Hey everybody, it's Lynn. Today is Thursday, September 14th, 2023, and I have a necklace in mind from our September bargain bead box. So what I've used here is the 8mm matte fancy Jasper. I've used the little bicones. Let me find those that came. I believe they're the green iris that I'm using for that as spacer beads. Yep, it's the ones that are called green iris, the 4mm. That's these little crystals here. These little spacers I had in my stash. They came in a previous box. And then I also used the bead caps that came in this box. I didn't have enough to complete it all, so at the end I've just left those plain. And then in the center of the necklace, I've used the lava beads that came in the box as well. So I have cut myself a piece of beading wire. This is just 19 strand normal beading wire, nothing fancy. And I'm going to put these on the string, on the wire, but I've also pulled out some of these rondelles. I'm thinking about seeing what they look like next to the lava beads. So let's try stringing this and see how we feel about it. And we can make modifications as we go if we feel like we want to. So this is one end, so I'm just going to start at one end and see how it looks when we get those rondelles in there as well. Had a lot of really nice comments about the finished jewelry update, you guys. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I just enjoy doing this with y'all so much. I feel like you're all my friends. So I'm anxious to see how this is going to look with those rondelles because it looks very monochromatic to me right now. And while I do like that, I just want to add something, I think. So let's see how we do. I wish we would have gotten more of these little bead caps. They are precious. Oh, missed. So how's everybody doing? Have y'all made stuff with your bargain bead box yet? I've been trying to think of ways to do things maybe just slightly different. I don't know. I would love it if we could interact some. So I'm trying to find out about doing maybe Facebook Live or something like that. I'm not a big Facebook person, but I thought I'd look into it. And I was curious to know how you guys would feel about that. Would you like a live if I can figure out how to do it? Um, I wish we could kind of talk back and forth. What do y'all think? I kind of like that. It's just something different. I'm going to do a few more and kind of see if I want to do that or if I want to just leave it without them. I had these on my magic rods in the order that I wanted to string them on. Um, and if you don't know about the magic rods, these were created by another designer by the name of Louisa. She has a channel called Misty Moon Designs, and she is brilliant. So if you guys are interested in them, you could check her out, check out her channel. I really like her a lot. She's such a nice lady, and she's so talented. So give her a look-see. I'll put that in the comment section so you guys know. I think I like that. When I saw this box to begin with, I got to tell you, I was not overly excited about it because I didn't think the colors were right together, but they were right and I was wrong. It looks really good. So once again, bargain bead box comes through. Seems like they always do. I will let you guys know I canceled my subscription to Curated Bead Box or whatever it was, Curated. Yeah, I think that was it. Um, It just wasn't my cup of tea. I really would prefer to have the GGC Treasures bag. I still have a ton of beads from our last one, and I just got notification that a new one is on its way. So just so you guys know, I think my wire might be not long enough. I'm getting a little concerned here. I may have really messed that up. So I might have to play with this one a little bit, y'all. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be way too long. And that's okay. We can use the beads elsewhere. Just take some off. No big deal. I am going to leave all of the lava beads though. I've kept out enough to you guys to make earrings. So we'll also be making a pair of earrings to match our necklace when we get it done. Some people like to have a set, some people don't care, but at some point I'll be selling this stuff, so I wanted to be able to give options. There was more beads here than I realized, y'all. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I should have measured it and I didn't do it. That's what I get. I tend to kind of go by the seat of my pants, I guess you could say. Well, this is why I don't normally have you guys sit there while I'm stringing beads on. It seems like it's such a waste of time sometimes, but we're pretty close to being done now, so I'm just going to keep going. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I pulled out these purple ones though. I really like them on here. Okay, I'm going to have to go to this side and take some beads off to finish this up. Let me put a bead stop on there. Let's try taking off maybe 3 beads. Let's see what that does. So let's go back over here, keep going. May have to take off more, y'all. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Oh my. I have another design in mind as well for the nugget beads, so we'll be getting to that pretty quickly too. I think that might have done it. Let's see. What do we have over here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Let's see what this does. I'm just going to hold this up to my neck and see where it falls right now. Now I'm going to try to get a little bit more on here. This one I was going to do without chain if I can. It was going to be a completely beaded necklace. And that way, if you had a desire to, you could layer it. I might make it, y'all. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll leave that last crystal off. That'll help a little bit. I've got to leave myself room to crimp, so let's see what happens here. Those big things like that are so hard to open. Okay, I think we're going to make it. There we go. All right, now let me put this on here like that and see if I got enough to crimp. It's going to be tight. Ooh, I don't know. Let me check it one more time. See if I can take one bead off. Yeah, I could take one bead off each side. So I'm going to do that. And let's crimp. We put on a crimp tube, a wire guardian, bring your wire up and over the wire guardian. And you don't have to use a wire guardian if you don't have them, but this is how it will look. And what I do is I take my pliers and close that crimp or that wire guardian a little bit. And then we got to get back through our crimp tube. And I'm going to go through one bead if I can. I don't know. Whew. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to try something different. I am going to try to use my little magic crimp thingy. I'm sorry I hit the camera, you guys. Here we go. All right, so let's try this instead. Oh, see, oh, I tell you, I just don't care for these magic pliers. They don't work well for me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but I'm doing what it says to do. And it's not working well for me. And I know other people love these things, but look at this. What a mess. I don't trust it. Let me try going in here with this. Okay. Y'all see what I did? Do you see what I did? I did that without it being complete. It's because I got aggravated. Oh, goodness. I'm going to try it one more time. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to have to cut a new wire and restring. I'm doing it exactly the way the instructions say. Nope. All right, you guys, I'm going to have to put this on pause, find the beads I dropped, and I'll be back soon. Okay, guys, learn from my mistakes. Goodness. Okay, I have everything restrung on a piece of wire that's long enough now. So let's get this thing crimped so we can get on to some earrings. Okay, I got a crimp tube on. I'm putting on a wire guardian coming up and over. Okay, I'm going to pull that crimp tube back down, put it over both of my wires. Okay, just like this. Okay, then I'm going to take my pliers and close down that wire guardian and crimp. Okay, squeeze, turn, squeeze, and squeeze. Okay, let's bring our beads down and we'll crimp the other side. I'm just putting the wire back through some beads. You don't have to do it. It's just a habit that I have that I doubt I'll ever be able to break. So there we go. Now we'll pick it up from the other end and just drop our beads down. Okay, now we'll crimp this end. First we'll put on our crimp tube, then our wire guardian. As you can see, I got plenty of wire this time. Oh, that made me angry. I knew better, and I did it anyway. All right. Back down through some beads. You don't have to be as radical as I am about cutting plenty of wire, you guys. You know what you need. Okay, we're going to pull that down. Squeeze down our wire guardian a little bit. Okay, get it snug but not so tight that we have no movement. We need to make sure it's got plenty of bend, and we're good there. So let's crimp. Turn and squeeze. Okay, we'll cut off our excess wire, and I've still got enough there to use for a bracelet. So I'll save that. All right. Now we're going to put on a lobster claw. My board is such a mess. I've got to take a minute and clean it up. Make sure we get this closed real good. Got a really small jump ring there. Okay, and put a jump ring on the other side to clasp to. Well, I'm shaky today. I don't know why. I had 2 cups of coffee. That's probably why. I'm trying to wake up. I could not get going this morning for some reason. Who knows why? All right, there's our cute little necklace. Now, these are our earrings. Okay, we're just using the same beads. So what I've done is I've taken an eye pin and put our silver spacer on it. But first I'm going to wire wrap our lava bead. I'm going to have one left over. Now here I'm going to do a wrapped loop. Kink it over the side like so. Adjust your pliers to the corner, up and over, turn your pliers around and take it to the back and wrap. Okay, cut off our excess. If you have your loop kind of crooked like that, all you have to do to straighten it is just grab it with your pliers and turn it just slightly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this eye pin and attach that lava bead to it by opening it this way, putting the bead on and closing it. And then I'm going to put the metal bead on it and do a loop, a wrapped loop. Kink it over the side, adjust your pliers, come up and over like so, turn your pliers around like that, and take that to the back. Okay. Now these head pins or these eye pins are very stiff, so I'm using pliers to pull that wire on around where I need it. And then just do a couple of turns around it. Okay. Again, cut off your excess. Tuck the tail if you need to. I don't have anything sharp there, so I'm good. Okay, and then I'm going to take another eye pin and open it. Put this on, close it, and then we'll put our other bead and bead caps on. So what I'm doing is I'm using the matte beads to finish it up. Okay, then we'll take our round nose pliers once again and do a wrapped loop over the side, adjust it to the corner like that, up and over, turn your pliers around and take that to the back. Take another pair of pliers and wrap. Like so. Okay. Cut your excess. Tuck your tail if you need to. Okay. And then put it on whatever ear wire you choose to use. Yeah. Okay. What I'm doing here is opening the loop and attaching this onto the loop and closing it back down. This can be tricky if your loop is real small, so be careful with it. Okay. And now we have a necklace and a matching pair of earrings. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I appreciate you being here. And like I said, I'll be back soon with another project from our bargain bead box for September. All right, guys, remember to take good care of yourselves. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.